covered 50 dinosaurs. Now we're going to do 51 to 60 dinosaurs. Isn't that so exciting? Let's go to the next 10 dinosaurs. This dinosaur is a Micropachycephalosaurus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Micropachycephalosaurus. Micropachycephalosaurus. And it was a small dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was plants. And this dinosaur was a mystery dino. And it can hide under the leaves, which means it can be camouflaged. And Micropachycephalosaurus was a small dinosaur, but it has a big name, at least 23 letters. Oh my goodness, that's so many. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is a Microraptor. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Microraptor. And it was a small dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was meat. And this dinosaur was about the size of a human's head. And it could glide, but not fly, only glide. And it had feathers and wings. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is Minmi. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Minmi. And it was a medium-sized dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was plants. Do you remember another dinosaur that was in the first session? Minmi was similar to an Ankylosaurus. So this dinosaur had arms all over its body and had small and sharp teeth, and it was a slow mover. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is a sea monster, and it was a sea dinosaur, and it's called Mosasaurus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Mosasaurus, and it was a giant dinosaur, and it lived in the Cretaceous period, and the diet was mainly fish and marine animals. And do you know something really interesting? This dinosaur could swallow prey because of its flexible jaw, and it had large flap tail and large flippers to swim fast in the ocean. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is a Metabosaurus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Metabosaurus. And it was a big dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was plants. And this dinosaur had a bumpy nose. Scientists are not sure what was the bumpy nose for. Maybe for making the dinosaur loud, or maybe for smelling plants. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is a Nautronicus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Nautronicus. And it was a big dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was plants. And this dinosaur looks similar to a Therizinosaurus. And it had hands with sharp claws, and the sharp claws were for grabbing branches and for staying safe from predators. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is a Neurosaurus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Neurosaurus. And it was a gigantic dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was plants because it's a sauropod. And this dinosaur fossil was found in desert in China. So that's why it's called a desert discovery. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is the Ornithomimus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Ornithomimus. ornithomimus, and it was a big dinosaur, and it lived in the Cretaceous period, and it died was omnivore. And this dinosaur had a small head, and this dinosaur had a toothless beak. Then how can it chew its food? It had a beak-like jaw, and this dinosaur looked like an ostrich. Do you remember another dinosaur that looked like an ostrich? That's correct, Gallimimus. Let's go to the next dinosaur. This dinosaur is a Uranosaurus. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Uranosaurus. And it was a big dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was plants. And do you know something really interesting? Uranosaurus means brave lizard. And Uranosaurus had a big sail on its back. And scientists believe that the sail was for keeping the dinosaur cool and to attract other dinosaurs. And Uranosaurs were really harmless. Let's go to the last dinosaur of today. This dinosaur is an oviraptor. I'm going to tell you how to pronounce it. Oviraptor. And it was a small dinosaur. And it lived in the Cretaceous period. And the diet was meat. And Oviraptor was a nest builder. Oviraptor laid eggs and covered it to protect it from bigger predators. And something really interesting? This dinosaur had no teeth. Then how did it chew its meat? It had strong jaws to crush the meat. And all of these dinosaurs lived in the Cretaceous. Let's do a quick recap. Today we learned about Micropachycephalosaurus, Microraptor, Mini, Mosasaurus, Metabosaurus, Autonicus, Neurosaurus, Ornithomimus, Uranosaurus, and Oviraptor. I hope you like my dinosaur videos, and if you like them, please do share, like, and subscribe. Bye-bye!